bud. Nothing much. How's Jimmy John's? That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean that's not bad. I think we're that's more than Cane's, right? Mm. Okay. Nice. Yeah. So at Napa, we got rid of a delivery driver. Fuck yeah! And then we got two more delivery drivers last week. So that was fun, training them and all that fun stuff. And one of them is pregnant. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I went to Eagle Raceway on I think Saturday, like a couple Saturdays ago, and that was fun. Saw some late model racing, and yeah, and that same night around like 2:30, I started watching the Minecraft movie. So yeah, all right. I guess let's see here. You pull up the race screen. Okay, so basically, I have no idea what's happening in the world of news. I mean, I listen to KFAB, and I mean during work, and I really don't translate that into what I do here. Uh, so Liverpool driver rammed through parade, and I think this is in the UK. Yeah. So 65 people were injured in the incident, and 11. I don't know what the 11 is, but all in stable condition still remain in hospital. So surprisingly, none of them passed away yet. Yeah. And then Missouri Supreme Court allows abortion ban to continue. I don't know. This is probably not a big deal. But big debate about it, obviously. And then RFK Jr. dropping COVID vaccine guidance for kids and pregnant women. So really, nah, let's not talk about that. Trump's frustration with Putin boils. I think this is going to be a fun topic to talk about. The Ukraine-Russia war, and also Trump being frustrated. I think that should be interesting. And then we're going to jump into racing right after that. So there's like no where we just talk about. We're going to jump into racing because we got high stake drama with sprint car racing. You ready to hear this? So the World of Outlaw point leader, David Gravel, on Sunday ran with the High Limit Series at Port Royal. And just like any other sprint car series, you have to run stickers of the sprint car series you're running with and their sponsors. And David Gravel basically complained about putting he called them generic stickers on his car. His crew chief even flipped off one of the sponsors, and yeah, it's this High Limit and World of Outlaw rivalry is heating up at the right time too, and I'll explain later when we continue this podcast. But I feel like this is like a lot of people are basically going to try to avoid it. I want to put pressure on this because I mean, I'll explain later when we get later to this episode. But you ready? Okay. I wish I had something to drink.
Me too, dude. Need to sip from my trusty Vault 13 canteen or something.
Yeah. I wish I had a bush. Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to the Kraig Curtis Show. I know it's been a while. Hope you guys had a good Memorial Day weekend. I was almost about to cry on Sunday after watching Kyle's double temp. Literally, I was about to cry.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. But we're going to talk about later on in this episode. And for the first time, I'm sharing my screen to the viewers on the live stream. So this should be fun. And yeah. Okay. We rammed through a parade in Liverpool. Sources from ABC on Tuesday, so today, 65 people were injured in the incident, and 11, I don't know what the 11 means. All in stable conditions, still remain in hospital. The suspect is a 53-year-old, or wait, so for a heart attack, he's 53 years old, and the ramming is still not being treated as a terrorism, and authorities are continuing their investigations. The suspect remains in custody and being interviewed by officials. So, not really a debate topic, but more like a, why did he do this question? And, I mean, that's basically almost every question that someone does something bad and you're like, why the hell did they do this? I mean, come on. Just let fans celebrate a team's victory. I think they won the championship, and they're I don't know what league they're in, but in soccer, but I believe they won the championship in that. I might be wrong, but it's kind of like you also have to go back to last year where there was a gunman at the Kansas City Chiefs parade when they won super badly. How we live. You got people who are mentally unstable, somehow getting their hands on vehicles and guns, and really can't enjoy a event or a celebration anymore these days. People be having to basically watch behind their backs, make sure they're not getting shot, stabbed, or driven over. Apparently, so. I guess we could dig deeper with this issue. And I guess, really, in my opinion, yeah, I know this is a parade, but we already barricades. Obviously, they could have knew what the outcome was going to be, and but I mean, I don't know. We don't know anything about this, but yeah, it's sad. I'm glad that no one has died, and very grateful that no one has died yet, and hopefully that stays. But yeah, got anything, Austin?
I mean, it's just an unfortunate thing that happens. Like, I don't really have any input on it. It's just things that happen in the news that just, make you scratch your head on what realistically we're all doing as a society.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. But anyways, again, we really don't have any information at this time. Hopefully, we get updated. But anyways, here we go. Down in the state of Missouri, Supreme Court allows abortion ban to continue. I'm not going to read the article. Basically, anyone with a brain knows what this means. And I'm not really paying attention to Missouri politics, but this is a good step forward for Missouri. Just hopefully though, I want to point something out real quick. Hopefully, if a mother has been like raped or the baby is not going to make it miscarriage, hopefully then like they have some type of abortion, just in case of those emergencies or yeah, just But anyways, abortion like if you're had sex unprotected and you end up pregnant, I mean just follow your consequences. Have that baby. I mean, I guess real quick, Austin, what's your stance on abortion?
I think as long as like the mother is like of a correct age and has like stability to have the baby, then I think yes, of course you should have the baby regardless. However, if they have a situation where either a not there was nothing they could have done to not have the baby, or like just things go wrong in a certain way, I feel like that they should have like some leeway on that. But I do feel like it can be a good step to stop abortion. I feel like it should only be reserved for those certain kinds of emergencies, the really nitty gritty of all that stuff.
Okay, so basically you're kind of like me, pro-life, in a way.
Yeah, I'm like semi pro life. Like I feel like abortion is good for some reasons, but bad for others. Like if you can afford it, if you made a choice, then that's fine.